Hand clap to the massive guys. We are finally back again for another reaction on the one and only Mystelics reaction. Guys, big up one time for definitely tuning into another one. Big up the Mystelics family, the Mystelics YouTube family. I met a lot of you guys, man. My God. Sometimes I don't know what I do here, but people meeting me and saying, Mystelics, I watch you from, man, people watching me from across the world. That's crazy. Yo, I'm just a guy just talking to a camera, guys, and give my views on things. But I just wanted to say, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys right there for definitely tuning into this here Mystelics reaction channel, guys. Of course, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And of course, the newcomers are there, new individuals of tuning into this here reaction video. Big up yourself as well for definitely doing so. Definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through. Click subscribe, click the bell, and then click all, and you'll be pretty much notified when I drop my videos right there and then. Now, guys, of course, you know the whole Creole Music Festival is finally over. The Creole season is still not over, guys. Don't get it twisted. Of course, the finale of that will be on November 3rd, where Independence, of course, pretty much climaxes the whole Creole season. But of course, we got to talk about the World Creole Music Festival vibrations. Pretty much deal with that of the Burna Boy right there. I try to do like Bugs Bunny if I did it properly. Burna Boy. Anyways, guys, apparently Burna Boy didn't perform on the Saturday that he was supposed to perform, and I saw this thing. That's the first thing that was sent to me while I was watching the whole scenario unfold. So after I put my special clothes tonight, all you telling me no shayo tonight? DFC, we have a effing issue tonight. Why people like to curse for it? I don't get it. But anyways, guys, we'll get back to that whole situation. So I was like, no, I was told that he's actually here and they're sending a taxi for him. I'm like, what taxi for Shy? You what? But anyways, that's what they told me. So I told my people who send this for my people who send this for me. I said, no, they told me that they sent a taxi for him and stuff. So I'm guessing that he's coming. Only later on to find out that when Colin Piper actually went out up on the stage and said that he's not coming and they have to sing. But anyways, guys, let's continue right there with the action. So individuals thought that maybe he went to the wrong airport. An individual is saying Justin Burna Boy plane landed in Dominica Republic instead of Dominica. You kind of confuse the two. So maybe people say he go up there and, you know, speculations, all those kind of things there when it comes on to his appearance on Saturday. Another one is saying, well, that's not a thing, but somebody saying, well, this article, I think it was, Burna Boy, according to sources, did not get a connecting flight to Dominica due to the scarcity of flights and issues surrounding intra-regional travel. According to reports, he was stuck in Trinidad after having performed there 2 nights ago. I don't know where those people getting that. I don't know. That information is so highly flawed right there. I think Burna Boy has his own plane. He has his own plane, guys. So I think that's not a problem for him to travel. Obviously, if he has to travel to certain places, they would, you know, think. Well, I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking right there. But he most likely has his own plane. Maybe he didn't travel with it or something. But anyways, let's continue right there. So, but I think this information is wrong. Scarcity of flights and issues surrounding intra-regional. Don't get me wrong, you know, this is a very real problem in Dominica. A number of persons will try to get to Dominica, and as a result of the limited amount of flights, even from Miami, the limited amount of flights, they increase the flights and there will still people trying to come in, and unfortunately some persons had to change their mind because the time that they had to go back to work, it was a whole other scenario right there. I'm talking about that, guys. I remember I posted up this thing right there. Let me show it to you. This thing right there. This is actually the crowd today. This is today, guys. This is just a little snippet. This is one side view. Those of you on my WhatsApp, you saw the whole thing. The whole thing here is crowded with people. All back there, going all the way back there. There's like a tent over there, guys, where people are under this thing. And they're trying to get out. The ferry, they're trying to go via the ferry for them to get to St. Lucia. I know some individuals were actually taking the ferry to go to St. Lucia. And next day, they're going to take a flight to go back where they came from. United States, England, wherever. So they were taking the ferry because there were not much flights coming into Dominica, or the flights that were coming into Dominica were fully booked. Even though the increased flights, it was still fully booked. So these individuals had to figure out another way how to try to get to Dominica. And some of them have to go back to work tomorrow. Some of them have to go back to work today. That's why they left Sunday. So that was another type of vibe right there. I actually have a friend who actually came and had to leave on Sunday for her to get back to work on Monday. So that's something else, man. That's something else. So individuals were definitely trying to get out. But this thing, I must make mention of this right there, guys. Dominica politics. This individual was stated this just in. So Burna Boy was live in Curacao last night. So he wasn't in Trinidad. Okay, the person who say Trinidad and this kind of things there. Maybe he had to go Trinidad. I heard that he didn't perform in Trinidad, but that was not the case right there. He was actually in Curacao. So Burna was live in Curacao last night with his band. Around what? Look, Burna Boy telling the crowd to give a round of applause to his band. How much band he have? That line SOB Colin Piper go on stage and with a straight face tell people with the band to reach. What happened to the so what I'm understanding when Colin Piper went out, he said some of the band members reached. He didn't say all of them. He said some of them reached Dominica. The family, I think some family members had to come too. I think some of them reached. Based on what he was saying, some of the family members reached, some of the band members reached, and of course Burna Boy didn't reach. I think, but if Burna Boy is a headline artist, shouldn't he be the first one to reach and the band members reach afterwards? I don't know. Maybe that to do rehearsals or something. Who knows? But yeah, so this individual is saying, how can Colin Piper say these things? I think some of his band members reach on the Saturday, not all of them, and some of the family members reach as well. So that is what, from my understanding of the whole thing right there. Of course, this was the tickets, October 26th at 6 p.m. to October 28th at 5 a.m. What kind of crazy thing is this? Anyways, that's the festival, and of course, you had to arrive in Dominica on the 29th. Yeah, the 29th. Today is the 31st. So Sunday was the 30th. So Saturday was the 29th. So he performed October, I guess, up to that time. And he had to leave to come to Dominica. And he did not make it there at all. This was the tickets and stuff people were buying to get into the Burna Boy concert in Curacao Festival Center. Anyways, this is Francine talking. I'm saying this thing. Anyway, best Burna Boy wait for tomorrow. True, because not Dominica, they come in and try to land to make any tragedy headline. I rebuke it. Pose yourself, Burna Boy. Tomorrow when the sun come up, pull up your grip, your suitcase, grip in Grenada. They say that. Anyways, pull up your grip and come down. Rest assured, one thing we do have in Dominica is shame. It'll be okay. Well, that's what Francine said right there. Anyway, somebody actually messaged Burna Boy when they heard that he's not coming down. And this is what they say. My brother, even if they could not provide you with a private jet to Dominica, you didn't have to do us that. No, boy. Small planes we have, bro. It's not the people for we do our international airport. SKERRIT have the... That's what you said it, Burna Boy. Burna Boy, read that, Burna Boy. Hey, small planes we have, bro. It's not the people fault. We do our international airport. SKERRIT how they cut the airport in his bag. Maybe you can land in his bag. All you know is, boy, there is where the airport is in his bag. True. We hope you come in tonight and better do nonsense because we will. Man, but you know easy, boy. But you know easy at all. Anyways, guys, let me continue right there. Vibes Radio announced. It was announced that Saturday night headliner Burna Boy will now perform on night number 3, which is Sunday. That's the 30th of the World Creole Music Festival, right there. And then, so that's when things got interesting. But of course, this was when he was actually flying to Dominica. The next day, he's plane. I left Curacao for him to go. Is it Matnik or something? I don't know. And head into Dominica. Lower down right there. Yeah, and this was actually him arriving. Let me make this thing bigger. This is the plane arriving in Dominica, I was told. Make sure this thing is better for you guys. Fix the quality for me, please. Thank you very much. This doesn't look like Liate. So. And of course, this is when he came out of the plane in Dominica right there, guys. The boy shaking people hand, shaking people hand, alright. Okay then. We're wasting time. Well, it's supposed to be in the stadium already. I wonder if they do song check. That's another angle right there. This is Burna Boy, as you can see right there, guys. Just arrived in Dominica. Just arrived. I guess this is some of his other entourage. So you can clearly see, guys, everybody that come from the plane, not a band member. So calling most likely correct. in that vibe when he said that some of the band members have arrived in Dominica. Is not lie you want to make. You check. So somebody, but I think Burna Boy should arrive before the band members. But anyways, who he playing with now? It had cool drummers in Dominica. It had dope drummers. It had dope musicians in Dominica. I sure they know them songs. They could have played with them Dominicans. Give somebody Dominicans the money. So that's when he arrived. And on that same day, guys, so this was Patrice Roberts' comments. Somebody asked, I think probably like later on, somebody asked, are you still, well, the time that she actually, let me read it, I would home, I guess the person was, I guess Patrice was checking, she would be home already, but she has been here at the stadium since 10. Since 10 she has been there, so I'm guessing maybe around 11 o'clock she was supposed to perform, or 12 o'clock, one of them, but she has been there since 10. The person asked, are you still performing? Because they're wondering what's going on. We ourselves were wondering what's going on. But anyways, Burna Boy did perform right there. This is a clip. This clip is actually in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. If you want to go check it out, I'll post that link in the description below as well. In the first comment as well for you guys. Can you imagine, guys? That is the main song people came for, you know. Last, to sing last. I sure some people had to learn the words. Some people had to learn the words. Some people, them French people say, I don't know, they maybe shy or they know. Because some of them French people can't even speak English, much less to go in African language again. Hey, that stuff. You guys saw that we actually interviewed some of the individuals at the park right there. You guys can check out BrBpTV. I'll post that links in the description, in the first comment, in the comment box below as well for you guys to check out. As well, World Korea Music Festival 1 and 2, night 1, night 2, night 3, and the vlog will come out tomorrow. I was gonna drop it today, but I say, I'll drop that tomorrow because I have to tweak it a little bit to ensure that it's okay. YouTube was on my back, but hey, we make it happen, man. People don't know what's going on behind the scenes there. But anyways, guys, Patrice said that she was waiting there since what time? I think it's around minutes to 4 o'clock. Minutes to 4 o'clock she was performing, man. She has been there, so 6 hours passed since she was in the park. Anyways, guys, she had something to say.
But among all the queen, among all the king, there's one queen. But among all the queen, among all the king, there's one queen. Put your hands in the air right now. Next time, give me the $3 million. Let me go. I know.
Patrice said next time give Hardy $3 million because no doubt about it. I think Patrice had a much more plethora of songs that people really enjoyed. The way she performed was much better than that of Burna Boy. So in hindsight, if you had to look at this, you would say, okay, she needs to get she should get the $3 million, but it's not so it works. Unfortunately, it's not so it works. It's whatever you are in demand. You are very much in demand for. So when you demand, then you know people think not that she's not in demand, but Burna Boy is more of an international, you know, well-rounded person. Patrice is a dope performer, much better than Burna Boy in my point of view. But she is definitely not as internationally wanted, so to speak. And plus, the people wanted that thing. I mean, Margaret started that song. Sure, you that one song paying somebody $3 million? What? Well, then again, that song have to be a very powerful song indeed for you to get $3 million. But then again, he did perform more of them songs and stuff. It's not just one song. This is his closing song right there. They literally shut the media people out from passing there. They shut us out. Even though you have access to this, you have to come there early, man. When they close the gate, that's it. But I tell you, bro, that's something else. That's something else. But there's an aerial video of these kind of vibes as well, I believe. So you guys can always check it out as well. When it comes up, I'll let you guys know when it drops already. You know I roll already. Anyways, guys, we drop into the whole scenario right there. This is, of course, Ronald Astafans and his input on the whole situation. He's saying he was sought out. He was sought after like a god, it seems. He's reportedly being paid a sinful amount. I mean, hey, $3 million. If that is the case, that is a hell of a lot. That boy, what? $3 million in 1 hour or 45 minutes? $3 million in 45 minutes. Whoa. Well, I mean, you come from the plethora of since 2012 when he got known from his song Like a Party, I think it is. So that all that plethora of music building up himself, obviously 45 minutes to get $3 million as a result of the amount of years that you worked to build yourself. It will make sense. So it's not just saying, oh, 45 minutes, $3 million. No, guys, it's the build up and the wanting and, you know, the value. Value is how much people are willing to pay for you to come. So, I mean, if they wanted Patrice, if Patrice wants, she can probably bring up her price a little. Bring up her price a little, man. At least say, I want $1 million. But people might not, you know. But it is what it is. Anyways, he failed to promote the same event that is paying him. Oh, he failed to promote the same event that is paying him the sinful amount of money. Did he? I think he. Well, I don't know if he promoted the event, but I think he says he's come to Dominica. I don't know if that is what you consider promotion. But hey, quite a lot of people's responsibilities will be left unattended because of a lack of priorities, putting him in the #1 position above all else. He was a no-show for the event date and time. He was supposedly paid the sinful amount, the amount of money for. He's unapologetic. I didn't hear him say he was sorry about anything. His performance was mediocre. I would have to say it was mediocre, generally speaking, except the last song, which I think everybody, as you saw, were enjoying themselves right there. And are you being told the truth? The truth is a stranger to this place. The truth is a stranger to this place. I mean, a lot of people were you know, thinking about that. But I think they really enjoyed the last song. I think the whole thing, everybody started those vibes in on the last song, last, because that's the song that made him really go over the top. $3 million for that song, 3 minutes, man. If you make a good song, that's how it goes. Just like I even heard Patrice was singing the very song that they didn't want the guy to come on to sing. Well, she didn't say all the parts of the song, but Suki, she was singing Suki about what is it? Gripping. She started singing it. Hey, that's something else, and then people saying Suki should have come and perform and everything like that. But hey, I think some of the songs are vulgar. I was a bit disappointed in some of the languages that some of them were using. I mean, that has not happened before. I think they need to go back or revert back to how they used to do things back in the day. I mean, they need to tell people stop using bad word on stage. Burna Boy, they should tell him that too. Are you talking about God in one thing and using bad word? I don't understand. Anyways, yeah. So that was the case right there. But of course, the Prime Minister definitely came through and said, hey, no. He said the Nigeria artist Burna Boy breached his contract. Interesting. Prime Minister SKERRIT said Nigerian artist Burna Boy breached his contract. How did he manage to do this right there? The Nigerian artist, of course, this was on Nature News, Nature Island News. You guys can definitely search that out and see. You can type this in by Kali JB, Nature Island News. Type this in and you'll find it right there. The Nigerian artist failed to arrive in Dominica as per his contract to perform to the disappointment of the thousands who braved the inclement weather that evening. It was kind of raining and man, it was something else for the weather that night. What happened on Saturday 29, 2022 had nothing to do with the Discover Dominica Authority. So that person that was trying to give Discover Dominica Authority some problems right there, or Colin Piper, is not their fault. It's Burna Boy's fault, it seems. What happened on Saturday 29, 2022 had nothing to do with the Discover Dominica Authority, DDA, or anyone in Dominica. SKERRIT told media officials at the stadium. Of course, Robert was another one who reiterated what the Prime Minister was saying. And of course, this is what he said right there. What happened on the blah, blah, blah. Our airport was open. So the individual was talking about, oh, they do have flights and stuff. But the airports were open. There was no bad weather apparently when it comes down to that timing that they had to come in. And all our staff was in place. So this has absolutely nothing to do with Creole, World Creole Music Festivals, or organizers and the government and the people of Dominica. You see, so people actually blasting Colin Piper and these individuals for the no-show, saying, hey, all you do prepare things. But then again, it still comes down to the international airport that is not built. So there's still some sort of responsibility in this regard. because all you're saying about international airport, and let me just give my views on that a little bit later. There is a contract, and it should have been respected and honored. We would have kept the airport open to having the aircraft land. So there was an aircraft already in place. We were prepared to charter Liat, and the PM of Antigua and Barbuda, Antigua and Barbuda, not Barbados, agreed to keep the airport open to facilitate Dominica. So even if you had to fly to Antigua and then Antigua to Dominica, that would have been fine as well. Dominica performed every aspect of its contract with Burna Boy and more. He should have honored his contract, and it is an unfortunate circumstance, said the Prime Minister of Dominica. So apparently Burna Boy must be checking, boy, I perform in Curacao, I'm a little tired and whatnot. Let's just not fly to Dominica tonight. Let's not fly to Dominica. Let's just relax a bit. Maybe we want to explore, see what Curacao have to offer, because I mean they actually performed on the 20, what is it? It was from the 26th to 28th. He was supposed to perform on the 29th. So he probably checking, boy, I don't want to come. Let me just relax a bit, man. Relax a bit. It seems that's what this kind of songs like. And checking, boy, let me just skip that one and I'll come tomorrow. It happening tomorrow? I'll come tomorrow, man. So apparently it was nothing to do with Dominica. It has everything to do with Burna Boy, them and the crew. Because some of the individuals came in early and Burna Boy probably checking, hey, I want to relax a little bit. I'll take a day and then come and perform the next day. So I don't know if they're going to be taking this to court for them to get back some of the money. Might as well get back some of the money, because I mean, one song, $3 billion, like, oh, it's nice, no doubt, but come on. No leaky bo one shy, whatever it is. But anyways, guys, I saw this thing, somebody sent this to me right there, and Burna Boy is pretty much saying, I can't talk money with you if you haven't made $100 million this year. So I guess Dominica has contributed to that $100 million that he has made. How much contribution has gone to the local people? I'm not gonna lie, Signal Band them, they did their thing. You guys, if you were there for Signal Band, they did their thing, man. But apparently, Burna Boy is checking, just smoke breakfast and sit down, and he making $100 million. You have to go and work, man. You have to go and work. There's royalties in music that you can also make as well, but still you have to go and work. Nothing wrong with making $100 million, but come on. One song, well, then again, this song probably worth $100 million. So, hey, I not hating on your hustle, but I mean, come on. Patrice had a vibe there. Patrice had a vibe. That was the highest vibe. That was the highest vibe. Everybody was chilling, watching, seeing him perform and stuff. But Patrice checking, what to do next time.
$1 million, let me go. $1 million. Give me the $3 million, let me go.
Hey, but why people making noise outside in the stadium? The powers them outside saying, boy, I cannot sleep. No, the keyboard shy for their power, papa. No, the keyboard shy, papa. They can't sleep music, bong in there, boom, 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 boom. Rio was there on the thing and the power trying to say, yeah, boom, 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 boom. Hey, anyways, guys, I just had to do this reaction. Let me know your thoughts in this regard. What are your thoughts on the whole situation that happened there with Burna Boy? Do you think the Prime Minister will then take him to court or something to get back some of that $3 million? Burna Boy talking about he make that $100 million. Maybe it's us that contribute to make it that $100 million. You might as well get back half, man. Get back half. Bring that down to 1.5. Bring that down to 8.5. 98.5 million, man. Get the order 1.5 somewhere else. You don't come and do what you're supposed to do on this Saturday. You break the contract. Break the contract. Is there stipulations if you break the contract? Has the $3 million go forth, or was there a down payment given to him? I think we should try our best to see if we can keep some of that money, man. We should try to see if we can keep some of that money. I don't think he got the full amount. I think he probably got a down payment, and then they have to pay him for the rest for showing up. Because if he didn't show up, But since he broke the contract, he did perform true, but he broke the contract on when he had to perform, because a number of persons would have been there to see him perform Saturday. They have to then leave on Sunday to go back where they have to go for them to work on Monday. It's not that you come in night time as AMD, he had performed, So this is why people were going to leave, came on Saturday saying, okay, they can come on Saturday to finally see him. and they see him perform, and then they leave on Sunday for them to prepare for them to go work on Monday. But he wasn't there, so people paid a big money and whatnot to come and see Burna Boy, who was the headliner. He didn't show up, and then that's what happened. Anyways, guys, Clyde was the one who took this photo. Big up Clyde one time for that photo right there. Anyways, guys, before I said it right there, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, and of course, give this video a thumbs up if you understand it. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get more videos as they tend to come through right there. The links of the links of the various vibrations will be in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Be real, be positive.